I think we explored a series of key topics which I hope and believe are pertinent to the audience that were there. The offshore agenda is particularly topical currently in the face of the election and all of the coverage that has happened over the previous months and is expected to cover in the coming months ahead. And bigger than that, actually, are the global agenda, particularly around the key areas which are affecting all offshore centres, namely the global transparency agenda, and really the pursuit for evolution within each of the centres to ensure that the proposition is as sharp and robust as it needs to be in the face of all the sort of wave of change that's coming towards. I think particularly within the panel session, a lot was explored around the depth of quality and the requirements and efforts, I guess, within each of the offshore centres to differentiate themselves in terms of quality. And that is actually in a number of ways. At the front line, I guess, it's in the talent and the skills of those that are active within the offshore centres and within their own regions that are providing the services to the end user and the end clients and the end investors. That really is key, but that's underpinned by a robust regulatory framework and a robust legal framework. And I guess it's a combination of those three things that sets offshore centres apart in many instances from the propositions of the offshore or the onshore world, and allows them to be competitive within an increasingly competitive environment.
Thank you, Richard. The only last question is, any thoughts on the conclave so far? You have been here since the morning. What do you think of it? Is it useful?
I think I think the conclave again has been excellent. I was a guest last year and a sponsor this year. Absolutely, and a supporter this time round. I think once again the range of quality that you have both within the speaker and panel lineup, in addition to those that sat with you in the audience from there, is fantastic, and it gives firms such as myself and offshore centres such as myself a helpful platform to be able to communicate our message and be able to communicate in a way that we think is consistent with the Indian market.